Another update video for you.
You've been asking, and
we're delivering. Really, I'm excited. I just, we have a lot to be thankful for, right?
Absolutely.
And even though 2019 has been a rough start for us, we had my accident.
Mm-hmm.
We had my grandmother passing away.
While you were at the hospital.
Yes.
With your finger.
We had a family friend, Ed.
Yep.
That just recently passed away.
Older gentleman.
And we had a subscriber pass away. And that hit us pretty hard. We were truly thankful to be able to at least communicate through our live streams, through
YouTube comments,
and also through his family member that reached out for us.
Yes.
To let us know. And we are truly grateful that he took the time out to let us know that. And I feel real bad. Our prayers are with his family.
Yep.
We were actually supposed to meet up with this nice gentleman
in July.
In July.
At the fort. Well, near the fort. Yep.
Yeah, and we're just sad that we weren't able to even put a face to the name. And even though we don't see a lot of you guys, and some people we do see, we could put the name to the face. It's still
part of the RoadTrippin family.
It's real tight with us. We try to answer every single comment, every single email. For those of you that do that, we still, that already. And just our prayers, and we just want to say that as bad as my injury is, we have a lot to be thankful for.
Yep. So
to be able to do this,
spend time with your family, your friends, every day.
You never know. With the subscriber, not to get too much in detail, it was just an accident, and
you never know.
Hey, if you're up, you're breathing, you get to see your family every day. That's a lot to be thankful for.
Absolutely.
And to be able to do this and share this with you guys.
And bring a smile. Smiles are free.
That's correct. So, now for the positive. Update. Went to the doctor, and they very, very painfully... I was just...
He's got a very high tolerance for pain, I'll tell you that much. I know for a fact. And it was a lot to watch.
I'm not blowing my own horn, but like I said it before, I've been injured, not to the extent to an ER, because I typically handle my own business, right?
Yeah.
And this was very, very... I don't know if they realize or understand the pain level.
Probably not, because you try to empathize.
They just dig in. There is no waiting. There is no, hey, I got time for you to breathe or anything like that. And what it was is I was excited to get the stitches out because I was worried about it. And typically I don't worry about that.
No.
At all. But this I did worry about. So anyway, it took a little bit of time to get the stitches out. I wasn't stopping her except for one time she hit something on the side and it was like a jolt of electricity going through me.
He jumped up.
I mean, it was like somebody tasered me in the finger. I would have to say, because it just struck something to where it was like uncontrollable. I couldn't do anything about it. So anyway, I got back down on the table. She goes, hey, do you want to come back and we'll do it later? I said, no way. We're going to do it right now. So they got the stitches out of my wrist. They got them out of my top of my pinky, which was no big deal.
Not the pinky.
Yeah, on top of the...
right here.
Yeah. Where they were doing exploratory or something like that. Wasn't too bad taking them out, just a finger. And there was like quite a bit of them.
27, I counted.
Anyway, they normally keep it cold in the hospital, but I was... Sweating. And I don't really even sweat that bad. And I was just like, every time I think about it. And I got to tell you guys, I got to wash this wound twice a day. And because, let me just rewind just a little bit. When she was doing that, she noticed that I was having a lot of dead skin. It wasn't really healing where it should be. And I was a little bit worried about that. But she went ahead and got me.
So it starts with a Z, doesn't it? The cream? I should go grab it.
No, that's all right. It's what it does. It takes care of the dead skin to promote new skin. Is basically what it does. So I'm breathing hard just thinking about it because I don't like it. I really, you know, hospitals.
I don't blame you, and I don't like looking at it.
Visiting a hospital. I don't like going to a hospital. I don't like waiting at a hospital. It's because it's like the anticipation. When we did finally end up leaving the hospital and driving all the way back home, I started feeling a little bit better because they also did a little bit of hand therapy, which, by the way, they didn't touch the finger at all. All they did was move my other fingers. So, which I was grateful about that. And she put some lotion on it. It actually felt pretty decent. That she knew what she was doing, so I was thankful. By the time I got home, though, I was just thankful that all that was behind me.
Stitches are out.
So, I thought. Anyway, one of my procedures that I was doing by myself, which, by the way...
I was helping you.
Yes. But when I was unwrapping it, you weren't helping me.
No, not to unwrap it. He had to do that on his own because it was very sensitive, the hand.
It's still very, very sensitive. My fingernail, all that stuff, it's just very, very difficult to unwrap it and clean it, and I can't really even scrub it. I still got blood underneath my fingernail that I still can't touch. I still can't touch that. And I just been falling behind, like just the difficulty of washing this side of my arm. I go in the shower just to just the difficulty with one arm is like, it drives me crazy because I'm very active, and I'm not as active right now because
can't be. Gotta take it easy.
I try to, but I'm revved up. I'm revved up to do this video. Okay, so while I'm cleaning it, I noticed in between my finger, which is very difficult to get to, in between the ring finger and the middle finger. Do you want to
tell them why you're not showing it?
Yeah, because I just got done cleaning it, and I took all the wrappings off. And I just got it down here. I'm trying to like kind of air dry it, and I don't want to show it to you because
it's pretty gross.
It's not good.
It's just maybe not to some of you.
Yeah, some of you could take it. I'll be totally honest with you. That doesn't freak me out, that type of stuff. But when it comes to myself, I don't even know how to explain it. Because like I said many, many times, I've taken my own stitches out here. I've seen things and dealt with my own situations myself, but this, because of the pain and the way
I don't think it's the look of it, but it is gross looking.
I'm getting sick of looking at it. You know, sometimes it does make me a little bit nauseous because I just don't even want to touch it. Maybe touching it versus looking at it.
Yeah, but that's why he's not showing it, because it is pretty gross. The dead skin is kind of like sloughing off, and it's really gross.
Yeah. So I figured we'd jump right into this video because we wanted to get you guys updated.
So between the finger, what did you see?
A stitch.
And now it's been 4 days after the other stitches have been probably more than that.
And there might be another one in there. I haven't got sure. But I tried to call the hospital on like 4 different times. I have no response back. I tried Friday before they closed. Didn't get a response back, so I figured I was worried about it because I didn't want it to go on and on and on. I'm thinking, man, this skin is starting to bury it. Wasn't it buried?
Yeah, it was buried.
Like mostly buried. You just seen the both ends of the stitch sticking out. And I was like, I was just really sick about it. I really was sick about it.
Because it's got to come out if it's not a dissolvable.
And I was just sick about it, really.
That's true.
And it takes me a long time. Just sometimes I'm getting better at it now. But I'd tell her, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
I don't blame you. I said I wouldn't do it. I'd leave it right in there. I'd leave it there. I'd leave it.
Make a long story short about that, I went ahead and got my doctor tools out.
My tweezers and a pair of scissors.
And a pair of scissors.
A real fine, like hair cutting scissors.
Yeah. And, and a magnifying glass.
And a magnifying glass. And a flashlight.
And a flashlight.
That was your... And alcohol.
And alcohol.
That was your tools, yes.
That was my tools.
Those were your tools.
Yeah.
And a towel wrapped up so you could prop your hand up.
Yep. So we went ahead and I did surgery to take that stitch out.
I held the flashlight and the one finger out of the way. That was my job.
I think what was really scary to do that is because I remember that lady hitting that one nerve on the other side of that finger, and it was not pleasant at all. So I was being very delicate, very careful, but I don't want to go into anything graphic, but in order to pull that out, you had to get to the knot. In order to see the knot, I had to pull it out of the skin that was growing over it. And
it was still kind of raw. Like the skin is still like...
Yeah, raw hamburger, like it looks like. Yeah.
Ugh.
So Anyway, make a long story short about that. I keep saying long story short. This is not a long. It's like a long story.
It is a long story. It's not a long story short.
It's not a long story short. But I'm trying to make it quick for you guys and get to the point. Bottom line is I was able to get to the knot, snip it, pull it out. I went ahead and re-cleaned it, re-put the stuff on it, and wrapped it up. Took a pill, and went to bed.
I almost passed out during that surgery procedure of his.
Now, I don't know. Also, I don't know, but we might see another stitch underneath on the other side.
I think I saw one.
And if that's the case, that's so far that you'd literally have to dig it out to get to it.
You'd have to cut it and cut the skin.
I did finally get a call after leaving several messages. By the way, I was able to call up until 11 o'clock one night trying to get to the nurse practitioner.
Friday?
No, Saturday.
Oh,
it was
Saturday
Friday afternoon, and then all day Saturday, and then most of the day Sunday, and then they finally got back to me Sunday night, and I was asking her questions about it. Anyway, I got some of the answers.
Good answers.
If I can move the finger, if I need to start moving it so it's not, because my whole hand is stiff, even though I've been moving.
Maybe you could cover that and show how swollen it is. Just cover the thing.
Can they see it?
Yeah, it's pretty swollen.
You can't really see my knuckles, but.
Yeah.
Anyway, if I compare it to that, you know. I mean, you want to hold that there and I'll put both hands up? Ready? Raise it.
Go ahead. I could always edit. Go higher.
I don't know if they could see it.
Higher. There you go.
Anyway, my fingers look like sausages next to one another.
You got the hamburger helper hand, and he's got his regular hand. You know, the hamburger helper hand, or the Mickey Mouse. It's like the Mickey Mouse hand. That's what you got going there.
When they say thank you for coming.
Yeah.
See you next time.
See you real soon. That's this hand right here. Look what mine is missing. He said he doesn't want me to ever have to get my finger ripped off. And guess what? I wouldn't be able to.
Take my word for it.
I would pass out.
You do not want to go through this ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I won't wear one again at all. That's it for me. I learned my lesson the hard way, and that's it. But I don't know. I'm still thankful. Could have been worse.
Yeah.
And
absolutely. Yeah, you could have lost your finger.
I'm just happy to be here. I'm psyched about the future. I need to get back to the fort. That's part of my recovery, the doctor said.
We need to get back to the fort.
And I need to get the therapy. They did give us a script or something.
Oh, yeah. For someone up here local to us.
That I have to go to because I don't want to run all the way down south. But once I get that situated, I will start doing hand therapy. I actually thought about just doing it myself. Being totally honest with you guys. Because I don't like...
you could do this.
Getting to hate appointments. I'm getting to hate going to the hospital and doctors. And I feel bad for those that have to do that.
Spread your fingers out. That's what she was doing. She was moving these.
Not the ring finger, but...
Oh, yeah, that's my ring finger. She's doing all of them. She pushed them back. She pushed them forward. And then she massaged like this.
And right here where the...
Oh, you could show that one. That's not bad. Yep.
You got it? There it goes. Now, you could see where that's swollen still. And there's like a bruise underneath of it. And she was pushing real hard on that, pushing lotion in it. That's real sore too. And it just affects my whole arm, to be honest with you, right? Up in my shoulder.
That's where they took a vein from to reconstruct the finger. So that's why he's got that scar here.
Yep.
Because it was a vein taken out.
That's your update though, guys. Hopefully it wasn't too long. It's, what is it? 14 minutes? Hey, we appreciate everybody's best wishes. Always checking in on us.
Yes.
We don't want to make this too big a deal, only because I'm sure other people would like to see us getting back into working order at the parks and the fort. Definitely.
We do have a park video coming up, though.
Yes.
That you went, with your...
I did go and venture out one time. It's kind of scary because you know how people bump into you and stuff. I was very, very cautious of holding my hand in a certain way.
And we were only there like a couple hours.
And it was just throbbing, killing me. And I said, that's enough.
We left. We went, we ate, we
did get up there.
left.
We were able to get up there and at least do some video. And not keep you guys on the hook too long. We're trying to get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yes.
All right, guys. So with that being said, we appreciate every single one of you. Please hit that like button. subscribe, share us. We'd love to see a 4 in front of the 3 zeros.
Oh, I think we're only like, how far are we?
Oh, I think we just hit 3,400 subscribers. So,
did we?
Yes. I think it said 401. It fluctuates so much with YouTube, but I think we're at 34.
Sometimes we're down 5, then we're up 2, and then we're down 3.
And so we're, what is it, 600 away, right? Did I got my math right?
I don't know. What did you just say?
That's asking a lot.
What did you just say?
3,400.
And what do you want to see?
4,000.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're quite a bit from that.
We are.
That's okay.
But you
slowly but surely.
But you got to think high.
We got to keep chugging.
You got to reach for the stars.
4,000 is the stars?
Yeah, to us it is.
Yeah, that's true.
And we appreciate it. So, guys, we will see you on the next video. And we will give you, I have another visit coming up in another week.
Yes.
From now. So, once we get done with that, I'll give you a little...
The final update.
I'll put a little...
Maybe we'll say it inside of a video. Like, we'll go somewhere and then we'll...
instead of doing just a video about that, maybe we'll put, like, Scott's update and the fort.
And, Jackie, we did receive your... Package from the P.O Box, but we're going to wait. And so we can open more than one thing. But we appreciate that so far. Yes. Thank you.
All right, don't forget A Jolly Good Life. She's trying to keep you guys entertained while I'm out of commission.
And so I hope to do some helpful tips as well as some crafts too. And
she really enjoys doing it.
I do.
So anyway, guys, trying to close it out. So we will see you on the next video. And of course, you'll never know when or where. Have a good one, guys.
Bye.